Hello, it's vlog time again. I'm reusing an old aerial backdrop because I really haven't had the time to set something up. I intended to over this weekend, but as we'll find out later, I've been rather busy. So I've not been looking forward to this, but I'm going to approach a subject here which is quite controversial. And for one reason or another, is quite close to my heart because it kind of puts me in the middle. Now, I am privileged. I am a white male, straight, cisgender, and that makes me privileged. Okay. I am also short and very odd. And this has, all my life, made me a target of bullying. So I know about bullying. I know about being targeted. It's not nice. Now, I am also very accepting of how people are in themselves. I can't even get the thing right now. I've not long been up, but LGBTQ plus. I'm in favour. I'm all for you. I'm on your side. But when a game comes out which is based on the work of an hateful transphobe, let's get it right. J.K. Rowling is not a nice person. Doesn't make the game any worse. Doesn't make the subject, the Wizarding World. I like the Wizarding World. I don't like J.K. Rowling for her transphobic views. Now, when somebody decides to stream this game, or say they've got this game, attacking them is bullying. It doesn't matter what side you're on, attacking them is bullying. Now, as I said at the start, I'm in favour. I'm accepting. I can't understand the mindset. I don't have to. As I say, I'm privileged. I'm cis, white, straight, male. I cannot understand the mindset. I can accept it. I can accept people are different. But the way to gain acceptance is not by bullying, it's not by attacking, it's by education. Education is my key. Education is my goal. Don't throw up and attack people. You're going to get people's backs up. When you get people's backs up, they're going to turn against you, and it's going to be a backlash. It's a bit similar now with this Sam Smith thing. I can accept he wants to be they, but don't try and change other people. If you don't try and change other people by attacking them, don't get up in their faces. It's never worked throughout the history of mankind, personkind. Let's be fair. That's another dated term, really. You cannot change society instantly. Things will change. I mean, 10 years ago, it was complete. Even me, I was piss-taking gays and things. Not anymore, because I've learned. I've been educated. I know people, and they're great people. And, yeah. You just got to teach people what it is. Don't get up in their faces. Right. I think I said enough on that. You know my feelings now. I'm all for transphobes. I'm all for gay. However you want to be. However you want to identify. Non-binary. Anything. Fine. Don't expect everybody else to change though in one go. It just don't happen. Other people have been brought up from my time and with different attitudes. It takes a while. It's going to take generations for this to go proper. Whereas everybody's seen the same. It's not going to happen overnight. I might not like it. I don't like it. But it is raw fact. It's not going to change overnight. Accept that. And again, I'm not bullying. I'm just educating. Okay. Not that I'm much of an influencer. I've only got a few viewers, but yeah. Okay, that's the controversy out the way. I did not like doing that, but it needed to be said. It's been gnawing on me. Okay, now, greed. Virgin Media we got a letter saying that in future our services costs will be rising by RPI plus 3.9%. I can understand RPI plus 3.9%. That is not necessary. That is greedy. And then I did some searching. Well, I didn't actually. It actually came to me in adverts. Every other fucking media company is doing the same. Greedy. You're going to price people out. It's a pity wages aren't going up by RPI plus 3.9%. Get real, you greedy bastards. We still got to pay it because what are the choice? I mean, Virgin Media are the only ones who can provide broadband over 100 megabits a second here. Jeez, but Christ on a bike. The greed all around at the moment by corporations is really dragging this country down. Really is. I mean, you've got oil companies, and this isn't just Britain. You've got oil companies who are just making record profits, obscene profits. And yet the prices to consumers is astronomical. It's disgusting. Oh! That's not controversial. That's just bloody greed. And the rich are getting richer and the poor are getting poorer. I'm stuck in the middle here. I mean, yeah, okay. I can actually afford it. That's not the point. That's not the point. There are so many people in this country who can't afford it. They're struggling. They're struggling. They're choosing between heating and eating. And these companies are just grab. Jesus Christ, that's another thing we got to get a grip of. We won't, because the money always wins. The people with money always get their way. The way things are, it's just going to get worse. I just hope it don't blow up into something that's unrecoverable. Right. Meal deals. Tesco with their meal deals. Misunderstood headlines again. They are going to restrict what they can have in meal deals, which will probably affect me because it means that if I have a meal deal, I'd have to have a sugar-free drink. I can't drink sugar-free drinks. If I drink a sugar-free drink, my stomach cramps up. It actually is a trigger for my dyspepsia, the stuff that's in them, the artificial sweeteners. I can't stand them. And that's not to even mention the aftertaste. So it will affect me, this one. All because the government thinks fat is bad. Well, possibly it is. But so again, back to that. So is their greed. There's other things they should be concentrating on than making fat people pay. That's again non-politically correct. You can't call them fat. But no, I mean, I'm not saying it insulting. I'm seriously not saying it insulting. Yes. Long pause. So, yeah. The sugar tax has really affected me and what I pay. Because I need the sugar. I need the sugar. Anyway, let's get on to something a bit lighter. So, pinter. I smashed my pinter glass a little while back. I gone to pinter customer support and said, could I buy one? They said, no, we don't sell them. We could send you them. They sent me two. Win on there. Other pinter news. I think my pinter is on the way out. It is fairly old now. Well out of warranty. It's done its job. My only choice now is whether to get a pinter 3, which is 100 quid, or 80 quid until April 22nd, or just let it go. I'm not sure. See how things go, see how my finances go. I've been hit this month for finances, as I'll say in a bit. Yeah. Pinter customer service gets a thumbs up for a change. Yes. Now, Stadia. Google withdrew Stadia. They actually put code online that allows you to unlock it. So I've unlocked it now, and my Stadia controller will work as Bluetooth. It'll never work as Wi-Fi again, but it doesn't need to. I've been using it wired. I haven't used the Stadia service since shortly after I got it. But it was not for me. I'm not for modern games. Again, that goes back to that Harry Potter thing. I won't get Harry Potter myself. It's a modern game and I don't like it as a modern game. But I'm not going to berate other people for it. Or getting Harry Potter swag. Harry Potter wands. Harry Potter books. No. You do what you want to. Just recognise that JK is a... There we go. So anyway, yes, so my Stadia controller now works Bluetooth. I've paired it up with the Mister and it works absolutely brilliantly. Now, Bitwarden, they've changed their they've not changed. They've added an option for better encryption. They've introduced Argon 2, which is a memory hard algorithm. What that means basically is you cannot use GPU farms for cracking. So it just makes raw computing power. Now my password is long anyway. It takes something like 400 billion years to crack by brute forcing. And without GPU farms being able to access it, that's what it's going to take. So nice one, Bitwarden. I know there are other password managers who are doing this and doing it right. Unlike LastPass, who were the first password manager I used and have really gone to the dogs. So, what next? The finances and the busyness. My son, my eldest son, whose bedroom has been a pigsty for the last God knows how long, and I've been at him always to get it sorted out, his bed collapsed. Now, I promised him for the last 18 months or so that if he clears that bedroom, he can have a new bed. Well, because the bed collapsed, he decided he's going to clear the bedroom. And I got him a new bed. So there's the expenses. Also, storage boxes, because his whole bed would be sorted out. You wouldn't recognise it in there if you knew what it was like before. I'm pleased with what it's done, even though it's cost a bit. So yeah, that's been... The house is still upside down at the moment. It's chaos. Why I had to cancel my stream Friday, and it'll be tonight, filming Monday. Yeah, it's worth it in the end. Well worth it. I even found some old carpets and mats to put down to cover what's down there. Jesus, it's been a terrible state. But yeah, good on him for clearing it up. Again, thumbs up. And I'm going to finish Amiga. Yes. Now, I've done a few things on the Amiga because I've ordered a Pi Storm, as I previously said. It should be here this week. I've been told it'll be here early this week. So, let's have a look. I've copied an imaged WHD load collection over to my main compact flash, so I can, when it boots up now, I've got all those, I've got all those games, all those games to hand. And it does seem to work well. And I've also been getting the parts together for the Pi Storm so I can mount it so I don't have to keep taking it apart just to get at the things inside. So I've got a USB micro SD expander. I've got an HDMI expander, and I've also got a case mount, so it all fits nice inside the Amiga, and I can just access the ports from the outside. So that's a good thing for when that comes. I've also got some I did do some checking first, and it was only 20 quid. Five 32 gigabyte SD cards, micro SD cards. They do work. They do work quite well because I've installed Caffeine OS on one of them and that WHD image on another. I was surprised that worked. Whether it works in the Pi Storm is another matter. The Caffeine Storm, I've loaded it up under FSUAE and configured it a bit. I can't do the full configuring, I can't do the updating because it needs to be in the real Pi Storm. It knows it's under UAE and says so. I can't update, I'm under UAE. I think it's got to access the underlying MU86 system. So, looking forward to that arriving. Just awaiting for that. Hopefully later this week. Could be a nice little birthday present because that's coming up shortly. So anyway, after all that, high points and low points. Low points being first, got them out the way. High points being very high because I'm childishly excited about this Pi Storm. I will be honest with you. So, there we go. What's that? That's 14 minutes. I still kept it under 15 minutes. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for putting up with this odd, white, cis, straight male. And I hope I haven't put anybody off what I'm like. This is me. This is me saying, until the next one, have a good time. Enjoy yourselves. Chill. Ta-ra now.